Hello there everyone, welcome to a new video. It is me, Desiree, and today it is time for the last palette in the series. This is the Ulta and Harry Potter collaboration. This is the Gryffindor palette. I did a video on each of these palettes already, and Gryffindor is the last one. And the reason I picked this last, I don't know, the palette just didn't seem that exciting to me, like not the one I wanted to use first. Mostly because the shades in here just seem a little ordinary. But I really liked the look I did this morning, so I will go ahead and recreate that for you. So I just got home from work, removed the eye makeup quickly, and we're going to recreate it. If you're curious on what I've been using to remove my eye makeup, it is this. Oh my god, this is amazing. This is from Drunk Elephant. It's the Erase Milky Micellar Water. I don't even like Drunk Elephant, and I don't even like micellar water, and this is insane. It's amazing. I want to do a standalone video on that. I've had it for about 10 days now, and I've used it every day. It's insanely good. Anyway, that's what I removed the makeup with really quick, and we are going to recreate it. I will swatch this palette at the end of the video after I do the look for you. And if you're curious on the other looks I did in the other palettes, I did videos on those already. They're live on my channel now if you want to check them out. But anyway, let's get going with the Gryffindor palette. So this one does have 5 mattes. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mattes and 3 shimmers. Most of the other ones have 5 shimmers, 4 mattes, I think. But this one has more mattes than shimmers. These 3 right here are the only shimmers. And it has 2 shades that are kind of similar. I always wonder, like, did they need both of those? But anyway, we are going to go in with the shade Mandrake. This one down here, this matte, like, warm, pinky rose shade. I don't know how to describe colors to save my life. And I do have on concealer as primer. The Morphe Fluidity Concealer. Really great concealer. Just threw it on as primer because it'll cancel out and just kind of cover up veins and stuff like that on my eyelid. So we're just taking this shade. I really liked this shade a lot. It was a lot different than I expected it to be from here. I don't know, a little bit maybe. But anyway, we're just gonna blend. And then, on a little smaller brush, I want to take the shade Chestnut, this one right here next to it. It's like a deep plummy, but not too purple. I can't really tell what color this is. We will swatch it though. And just put this here on the outer corner. If you watched the rest of these videos, first, thank you. But I'm sure you kind of tell the kind of formula I have for eyeshadow application. I think everyone kind of does have something that they really like the way that it looks or feels suits their eye shape the best. Mine, I tend to have like a really deep socket, so I tend to put a lot of eyeshadow like up here. Not all the time, but I do like to be able to see it when my eyes are open. So we're gonna put that just like that. Oh, hi cat. And then we're gonna put a shade that I thought was going to be a mistake. This shade Howler. I thought it was going to be too dark, too deep. I don't know, I just didn't think it was going to look that good, and I really liked it on the lid. So this is what it looks like. Let me get a different mirror a little closer. So we're just going to take this shade. It's kind of like a coppery, why did I hold it here? You can't see anything. It's like a coppery, I don't know, deep, I don't know. I liked it a lot. So let's put that on the lid. And I thought it was going to look weird with like a really dark lid, but I think it blended out really nicely, or blended like with the rest of it really nicely. Oh, hey cat. Oh, you can almost see him. His head's like right here. Anyway, one thing I have really been enjoying with these eyeshadows from each of the palettes is that all of the shimmers so far have no signs of hard pan, which is wonderful because I use shimmers almost exclusively with my fingers, and they cannot get hard pan. Like, it's just can't happen, or the palette is not going to work for me. This one does have a little bit of fallout. I did see that this morning as well. It dusted off really easily. I'm going to take a little bit of the shade Cocoa, this one right here. This is a shimmer. I put just a little, I put some on the brush here, and then I kind of like just tapped it here because I wanted a little bit more darkness. And if you don't use shimmer in your crease, you are missing out on some fun eyeshadow. So don't be afraid of shimmer in the crease. So there's that. I'm going to clean the brush off a little bit on one of these little things. This one's actually from Walgreens. One of these little brush cleaner things. And then I'm going to go back with the shade Mandrake. And just on the outer part here, am I explaining anything? On the outer part here, really lightly, just kind of buff around because I want the pink to show a little bit more. Like I'm barely touching my eye or the skin anyway. And just kind of buff around. Oh my gosh, I love it. I think with some of these shades, hopefully in the swatches you can see a little more, because some of them you can't really see how shimmery they are in camera, but I'm hoping you can see it in the swatches, and of course in real life it looks a lot nicer and shimmery. I am going to take another brush, a flat one like this. I'm going to take the shade Passion, this shimmery champagne shade here, and I'm going to put it on my hand. No, I'm going to like dust off a little of the excess on my hand. And I'm going to put this on the inner, I guess the inner corner, like this inner part here, because I wanted it a little bit lighter. It felt like it was looking a little too dark. And just dab right here, just to kind of lighten up the inner part just a little bit. And it's always so different when you're getting ready. So I have a little lamp here that I put on when I get ready in the morning, and it's shining directly onto my face. So everything I'm putting on looks like it's glimmering diamonds. And the second I turn it off and I get up to go to the bathroom and wash my hands and stuff, it's just like dull. Like, you know, like you need the light shining on to see the brilliant shimmeriness of the eye look. Hopefully you can see it, but hopefully the swatches anyway will show you how great it is. Then I'm going to take just this little smudge brush, the e.l.f. Precision Smudge Brush. Gonna take Mandrake again. This is where a mirror, man. Wish I would pay an extra $2 to put a mirror in there. All right, you know what? I got some of that shadow here. That brush may have been too big. And we're just gonna put it here very lightly. I wiped the eye makeup off and did not reapply eye cream. So there's that. It might not look so perfect on my under eyes, but that is okay. All right, there's that. Let's do a little more. A little bit more pink. Oh my gosh, I love it. I almost want to do, no, because when I look in the real life mirror, it is really dark on the outer corners, and in camera it might not be translating. I'm going to take a little bit more of the shade Chestnut, the one right here. Like literally the tiniest little bit on my brush, because I want to deepen up the outer corner just a little bit more. I don't know if you can see the fallout. It's very minimal, and this morning it dusted away quickly. It wasn't like anything that stuck to my face where I had to remove it with concealer. The Slytherin palette, I had to put concealer on. It was kind of annoying, but not the end of the world. Let's just dust that away. All right, that's it. Oh my gosh, I love this so much. I loved it this morning. I loved how dark smoky pink it was. Oh my gosh, I love it. I'm going to put on some eyeliner in the waterline and join you back with some mascara and some swatches. I'll see you in literally 1 second. All right, quick close-up before I put mascara on. Hopefully you can see the glimmer and the shimmer on the lid. I love this smoky pink so much. I didn't think I was going to like it, and I really like it. All right, be right back. All right, mascara is on. I use the Tarte Surfer Curl. I love the Tarte Surfer Curl mascara so much. I'm using this little sample. Packaging gets super messy, but there you go. So yeah, let's swatch really quick. And as you saw, I mean, I don't have any special skills, techniques, brushes, anything like that. You kind of just find what works for you, put some shimmer on the lid, smoke it out a little bit, pull together an eye look really quickly. So yeah, let's swatch this out. And like I said earlier, none of the shades have hard pan from any of the palettes, and I've used them. I've swatched each shade at least 3 times with my fingertips, and I've been applying each of the shades with my fingertips, the shimmers anyway. And you know how you can tell right away when a shade is going to get hard pan? These don't have like not even an ounce of hard pan. And then there's that last one there. All right, so this is the one I put on the lid, this like really nice It's like a red. Let me swatch it a little bigger so you can see it. It's like a red, rusty, with a little bit of brown in it. I really, really like it, and I like the way it looks on the lid. I think it needed a little bit of this light shade, though, in the inner corner just to kind of lighten it up a little bit so the eyes don't look so closed. What am I doing? And that's it. That's the end of my little Harry Potter series. Hopefully you enjoyed the little series I was doing with the Harry Potter palettes from Ulta. Hopefully you found them helpful. If you were looking for swatches or looks or anything, hopefully it helped in your decision-making process. And that's it. Thanks so much for joining me for these videos. I really appreciate it. And I will see you later in another one. Oh my gosh, I really love this. I'm gonna go look at myself in the mirror for a minute. Anyway, see you later. Goodbye.